What's good? What's bad? What's so-so? First impression. If you like this video, please help me to subscribe. Thank you! Hello dears, welcome to Beauty with a Heart. I'm Lilin, also known as Lulu. Today the video is about to get ready with me again. First impression and testing of some new products. In this video, I won't do swatching and detailed explanation. Otherwise, this video will be like the previous video, is super duper long. I will also cut away the blending part and cut as much as possible. Also, I would include all the TamBeauty haul inside this video because I already made one video about TamBeauty alone. So, let's get started! Alright dears, I've already applied my primer and today I don't feel like applying foundation and powder, so I'll just leave my base makeup as it is right now. So next, I'll be applying this. This is the COLLAB No Filter Concealer. I just received it yesterday. This is in the color Light 20. Find that from the look of it, it seems too light on my skin. Wondering how is it on my skin. Let me swatch on the hand first to feel the texture. It's very smooth, easily blendable. Feels very comfortable. No wonder it has many good reviews. Not much smell. Sure if you guys can see anything? I don't think so. Alright, I will use this dense sponge to blend out. Coverage is thick. Maybe today I didn't apply any foundation and applying with the sponge blender. Concealer seems currently good, as in not much texture shown on the skin and not much creasing. Easily blendable, but I can still see my dark circle. So far so good for the first impression, but let's test out more. Next, I'll be doing my brow. This is the COLLAB Brow Pomade. COLLAB. And this is the Banging Brunette, which is a brown color. This is my second brown pomade because I want to test out different formulas and different color. Quite surprised that it doesn't come with any brushes, so I will just have to use my own brush. The other brown product I got is this, also from COLLAB. This is the Precision Brown Pencil, also in the same color, Banging Brunette. This comes with the brush and also is a very fine tip. So which to use? I'll test out this one first. First, comb my brow first so as to be neat. Brush is very stiff, so you just can use your own softer brush to comb. Oh, this is pigmented. Very fine, easy to apply. Seems like it draws out the shape of the brown very well. See? I think this brown color is a bit more friendly on my face, not that harsh. Blend the beginning so that it becomes softer. How you dislike this? I'll continue with my other browns, then come back. I'm back! How you dislike my brown? I think this is definitely much softer than the graphite color. So far, my first impression of this is rather good. Easy to draw and color suits me. Next is the eyeshadow palette, and I bought a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to start off with COLLAB. This is the Give It To Me Straight. Finally, this is the glossy version, glossy packaging so that it wouldn't get dirty so easily. And can you see the colors? It's a very beautiful color that you can use it every day. Coppery and mauve color combination. This is their color pop. All I see is magic color. This is their holiday version. So I finally got it myself. I just received this yesterday. Packaging is very magical. It's gold with very light mint green and white. See how beautiful is the eyeshadow color. All these eyeshadow palettes, I will do a swatch and detail reviews after I play around with it at least for a week. And there are more Colour Pops palettes on the way. I bought Golden State of Mind. What else? The You Had Me at Hello. Semi Precious. Over here in Singapore, we pronounce as semi, not semi. Next, I bought a few palettes from AliExpress. Okay, this is the 35E. It has no brands. And I've mentioned in my previous videos, Morphe is a private brand. So I think all this comes from the same manufacturer. But I know Morphe is changing. They have upped their game. So there's more reason to test out Morphe palettes now. But for their older palettes, I think I can just get it from AliExpress. See how colorful is the colors and vibrant. I haven't used on the eyes yet, but only hand swatches. So far, so good. Next is this Folklore Twilight. I find that the name is very funny. It sounds funny. Okay, there's an inner box to it for extra protection. All these products I've mentioned are all cruelty free, including this palette. Again, there's a plastic sheet over here, and see the colors. I was very attracted by this color, Bezonite, if I didn't pronounce it wrongly. And because of this color, I bought this palette. I've applied it on the eyes on the Chinese New Year, and so far it's satisfying me a lot. Next is this Misco's range. I bought this in November and I've used it in one of my videos, the New Year makeup look video, and I was very surprised at how easily blendable this is. All the colors are very soft, buttery, pigmented, easily blendable. Okay, somehow the packaging gives me the vibes it's a dupe for the Juvia's Place, and that's why I got the other two. Let me start off with this Rhino Pink palette and show you the colors. Comes with a big mirror and plastic sheet. You also see how romantic and beautiful these colors are. This is more to the pink, natural and mauve color. And I've accidentally scratched it! And this is the Giraffe Purple palette. 16 colors. Very beautiful color and bright and vibrant color, right? Okay, this is the 16 color palette. I forgot to mention this is 12 colors palette. And yesterday I went to H&M and got this Fluid Hues eye color. H&M has launched their beauty products for at least a year or two in Singapore, and it's only yesterday then I managed to get 2 products to test out. And this is the glitter liquid eyeshadow. I like this wand. It's transparent, it's metallic and it's very glittery. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing this could be a dupe for the Stella Magnificent Eye liquid glitter eyeshadow. It's very glittery. Yesterday when I was doing the hand swatches, not sure if you dears can see, it's very glittery. It has gold and silver glitters and it creates a very multi-dimensional look. Can you see? So definitely today I'll be using this on the eyelid. And now, which eyeshadow palettes to use? What to use? Okay, this with this H&M glitter. I will use this Matter of Fact on the crease. And the good part about this palette is the name is written right below the eyeshadow, which is very good. This is the first time I use this palette, so that's why I will use it as the dry formula without wetting it, so as to see the true performance. Easily blendable as usual. You can actually use this color as the eyeshadow base as well. But I just want to test out the product, so I won't be applying to the whole lid. Next, I will use this color, Truth Hurts, as the transitional color. There's some kickback, pigmented. Let's use a clean blending brush to tie up the colors together. Next, I will use this color up front on the eyelid over here. This also acts as a base for the glitter that I'm going to apply later. Again, there's some kickback in this color. See if there will be any fallout. Blend so nicely. So far these three colors are very pigmented. I no need to wet my brush. But of course, if you want to have a more intense eye makeup look, then yeah, wet the brush. And now I'm going to apply this H&M glitter liquid eyeshadow in the color Guilty Pleasure. Without to you. I've mentioned before in my previous videos, for this kind of liquid glitter eyeshadow, I need to be careful with it because some they will burn my eyelid. So let's see how it goes first. If it works well, then maybe I can get more colors. You're using finger to slowly dab onto it. The texture is thick. And I think you really need to blend this out fast because it dries up already. And there's one chunk over here. Oh no! There's a chunk over here. You just can't see it. But yeah, you need to blend out fast. This liquid glitter eyeshadow actually reminds me of Paul's and Joe's liquid glitter eyeshadow. Many years ago, I think about 10 years ago, I bought their whole range of this Paul and Joe liquid glitter eyeshadow. It has amazing texture. It's liquid, but once blended on the skin, it turns into a powder finish and it stays matte the whole day and doesn't move the whole day. I'm not so sure if they still carry this, but I'm also not sure whether Paul and Joe is a cruelty-free brand. Anyways, I've already thrown all the eyeshadow because it has really turned bad. It's 10 years, what do you expect? I haven't smelled any alcohol in it and it doesn't sting my eyes as of now. But when it's on the eyes, it feels cooling for a while. And when you blend out, the coolness is gone. But it's irritating because there's a huge chunk of it and I cannot blend it out. Do you see the glitter? And this is the huge chunk over here. Now it creases into my lines. And I think once it dries down, it doesn't move at all. Okay, I think when it's still wet, you can't tap, it will create unevenness and patches. Don't know whether you guys can see. There's patches going here where the glitters can't stick on here. A bit tricky to work with now. And my eye makeup is ruined. Plus, there's heavy chunks gathered around. I guess I will have to work with this more and understand this product more. Otherwise, if it still remains the same, then I'll give it a pass because it's rather difficult to blend. So for the first impression, a bit challenging. Next, applying eyeliners, and I've got 3 new eyeliners. I got this COLLAB Creme Gel eyeliner yesterday, and this is in the color Best O. It's a deep burgundy color. Again, it doesn't come with a brush, which I'm quite surprised because if I'm not wrong, all my gel eyeliners comes with a brush. You see this color? Not sure how is the texture and formula going to be like. Actually, in the pot it seems more like dark brown than dark burgundy color. Next is this Wet n Wild waterproof liquid eyeliner in the color dark brown. This is the one I mentioned. This is the 3rd eyeliner I bought, but I'm not exactly satisfied. But I'm looking for a dark brown liquid eyeliner because I find that this dries up very fast, and when it dries up, it's very flaky. And it smudged all over my eyelashes, and in a way it's also good because it will seem to be like a mascara. And this is the Folklore Glitters Eyeliner. I like the box, the packaging over here. See? This is in the color Platinum. Very glittery. And it doesn't sting my eyes also, and because of that, I bought all their colors. So now waiting for them to... So today I'll be using this, the COLLAB Creme Gel Eyeliner. I want to test out the formula. So far for all my gel eyeliners, I haven't found one that is smudge proof. So far the first impression is I think the gel is still very fresh. That's why the formula is very moist till now, and it applies very easily onto the skin. But because of the glitter eyeshadow, the liquid glitter eyeshadow I applied just now, it becomes very uneven. So that's why it affects the drawing of the eyeliner, which also becomes uneven. And I like this color because actually I still find that this is more like a dark brown than burgundy, and which is a very good alternative to black, because you know this, when you go to work, a black eyeliner can be too harsh. So this is a softer approach. But now it's very uneven. It's not a straight, smooth line. It's very patchy because of the glitter eyeshadow. But let's see along the day will it smudge. If it doesn't smudge, I will definitely buy more. So far so good. Next is blusher. This is the Australis Show Sun Cheek Blush. It has double layer. You can flip this layer up and there's a mirror over here. But I thought they would provide a brush, but they didn't. This blusher on the pan, it has very fine milled glitters, but on the face you can't see any glitters, and it's very soft, very smooth. The powders are all very finely milled and it's very pigmented. So you can just apply a bit at a time. I bought this from lacy.com, Laycy, and recently they are having some discount. This blusher, the usual price is $12.90 Sing dollar, but I bought it at $8.80 Sing dollar. So just dab a bit, pat off the excess, blend. Turn to the clean side of the brush and blend, so as to prevent harsh lines and boundaries from forming. Oh yes, for my daily work, I usually don't apply eye products on the bottom eyelid. I just want a more natural look. Next are the highlighters. These are the new highlighters I bought. This is my very first highlighter palette. I usually don't want to buy palette because I'm not sure whether other colors are applicable to me and suits my skin tone. I was looking very forward for this palette to come. It comes with a sleeve, very beautiful. All this is gold color, light champagne gold. And this sleeve, I find that the color of the sleeve and the palette packaging color is a bit different. Very, very slight difference. I find that the sleeve, the pink is more very, very light pink. But on the palette, it's more of the champagne peachy pink. Okay, on the camera you can't tell, but in real life I find that the color is slightly darker. I was looking very forward to this palette and I received it last week. But yesterday, tragedy happens. Not sure if you can see this. This color is called Morning After. I was holding my palette open and upright, and the content just fell. A large chunk fell onto the floor. I have no choice but to throw away. Before I throw away, I mash it up on the hand. And this is really very creamy, very soft, very buttery formula. When I was picking up on the floor, I only apply with very little pressure to pick up, and it shattered into more pieces. So far, I quite like this palette, but I don't know why it fell off. Very sad. Next, this is also my very first Super Shock cheek highlighter in the color Lunch Money. Really love the texture. I love to squish the texture. It's very squishy. Feels so comfortable pressing it. I've got some of their Super Shock eyeshadow, but I bought it mainly from the resellers. But their texture is not as soft and squishy as this. So I was wondering, is there a difference between buying straight from COLLAB and buying from the reseller? So because of that, I've ordered some Super Shock eyeshadow from COLLAB straight and see whether there's any difference. And next, I finally got this. This is the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. I really love the formula. It's so creamy and very soft. And I've also got a mini version. This is the upper, but when I received it, it was actually cracked. Can you see? So I think I will have to get some rubbing alcohol to repair this and this. So today I think I will use this champagne pop, and also got two new highlighter brush. This is from the Wet n Wild Pro Brush Line series. I've used it a while, so that's why it's more dirty now. And I received this mini fan brush from COLLAB. I had one very huge fan brush, that's why to me this is very mini. So I'm going to test it out now. Doesn't really pick up the highlighter, and now there's lots of kickback over here because the highlighter is very soft. Seems quite hard, yeah. I think all the highlighters has dropped. Doesn't pick up. Okay, all this while actually I want a very fine strip of highlighter because I find that sometimes with my current brushes, in the end I will get all the cheeks area highlighted, and this only gives me the fine strip that I wanted. You see? Straight away, there's a strip of glow over here. Yeah, I really love the champagne pop. It's very glowy, metallic, and it doesn't really show up my skin texture, probably because today I didn't apply any foundation. Because I realized foundation plays a huge part. The foundation will affect the performance of other face makeup like the blusher, the highlighter, the contour, the bronzer. Because if the foundation has a very cakey feel. All the rest of the face makeup products will be very chunky and it will show the texture of the skin. But right now, this champagne pop doesn't create any texture, but I just feel that it doesn't really work well with this brush because this fan brush can't really pick up the amount. And when I tap, everything is gone. All the powder will fly away. Nowadays, I will also use a dense sponge blender to blend the highlighter so that it will be more absorbed into the skin and create a more natural look. Natural glowing skin from the within. Just gently tap onto the highlighter area. For daily work, I will not apply any bronzer or contour. I will just leave it as it is, very simple. Also, I bought this fake lashes from AliExpress. It's transparent band. I'm not sure whether this is made of human hair, but it's stated here all the lashes here are handmade. I also bought this Korean eyelash glue. I'm also not sure whether this is cruelty free. It's actually an eyelid glue, comes with this mini fork to create the double line. Double eyelid, not double line. But I use this as the eyelash glue. But yeah, I'm not going to apply any mascara or fake lashes to work. I feel so lazy applying them. The removing part is more tedious. Finishing soon, now comes the lip products. I've got quite a number of lip products. I've just received some of these COLLAB Luxe lipsticks. There are more coming on the way because when I bought this first batch, the colors are out of stock. So I have to order it in a few batches. I'll definitely do a swatch and review for this. And I've also got their ultra glossy lips in the color Bestie and Fairy Floss. Unexpectedly, Fairy Floss is very nude. I know it's a nude color, but I didn't expect that this is so nude. This is mine. Another one called Bestie. I bought this solely because it sounds very much like my dead dog, Bessie. Bestie and Bessie. And also this lip bundles. Moonchild, this is the ultra glossy lips. Dreamy, this is the ultra setting lips. Revel, or Revel, I don't know how to pronounce this. Ultra setting lips. There are more ultra setting lips on the way soon. Also, I've got this range of the Catrice Ultimate Matte Lipsticks. This is their new range. I will not do a swatch here because I will do a swatch and review later. But I will just show you the color. These are all in the frosted tube. I've also got this Australis Color in Jet lipsticks. Actually, I love the formula. It's very moisturizing. It's just that, well, I love to get more of their colors. At least the colors here in Singapore doesn't really attract me. But I find that for this range, it has a more sheer finish than opaque finish. And that's why I will still prefer my Catrice Ultimate Color lipsticks. And yesterday I bought this cream lipstick from H&M. I've swatched the tester on my hand and the formula seems very good, very creamy and moisturizing and very opaque. So let's see whether this can beat my favorite Catrice Ultimate lipsticks. This is in the color Senai Pizza, if I didn't pronounce it wrongly. See? Very beautiful. So I'm going to apply this. But let's see how. If the moisturizing feel can last me the whole day and it's very comfortable just like the Catrice lipstick, then I can get more color. It's very opaque. And I like this kind of color. It glides on very easily also. But I got a feel that this will break very soon because it's very soft and it starts to bend backwards when I apply the lipstick on the lips. So far, I'm quite happy with the lipsticks. But let's see how it will react throughout the whole day. So how you dears like my makeup today? It looks very natural on the camera, but not so in real life. I'm disappointed with the liquid glitter eyeshadow. It doesn't blend out very smoothly and nice. But overall, I like this makeup. Alright, that's all for my sharing today. Hope you dislike this first impression, testing out new products, and get ready with me. I will definitely do a more detailed review because I find that first impression is not really accurate. Last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. A joyful mind throws all the troubles and worries into the ocean. Thank you dears for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification for more of my future videos. Thank you so much. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful, and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!